Today we're going to talk about everything we know so far about Modern Warfare 4. The devs put out a new video talking about movement and a few other things as well. The main thing here is they talked about the new movement changes, the new slide tech, the ability to climb pipes on the wall to get into windows, also some very quick mantling while you're moving around on the map, the return of the old school classic class screen, and probably the biggest thing that Infinity Ward did say is no more Lady Gaga, Omni Man, Teletubby, or SpongeBob skins. They're trying to keep the game as grounded as possible, and they said you can keep the receipts on that because that is their promise to the community. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Players who have already had the ability to get hands on with the game, they have flown out, of course, to the studio and taken a look at the game and been able to play it. Say it's a mix between Modern Warfare 2019 and then, of course, the original Modern Warfare 2, which came out in 2009. They say it's kind of a hybrid between that game, but with better traversal options. And that was one thing the devs talked about in this video was that some of their games in the past, over the last several years, a lot of people did complain about the movement when it came to these Modern Warfare titles. They did show off the ability to slide over cars. So you actually can go out around low cover vehicles and slide over them. You can climb up some of these pipes on the wall to access windows or different ways to get into buildings. The one interesting one was actually being able to slide around the corner and end up on your back, so you can kind of shoot left or right, and look around. That one I think has a lot of people kind of concerned if you're going to be able to cancel that slide. That's always been an issue in Call of Duty over the years of slide canceling. Some people like it, some people don't. But that movement around that wall and ending up on your back is a pretty wild one. But if it's handled correctly, it is a pretty unique one as well. But they say they have a grounded movement philosophy. Infinity Ward keeps using the word authentic. They want movement that feels tactical and not arcadey. This is kind of a response to all the years of players begging for a return to that classic Call of Duty flow. And one of the biggest surprises from the reveal was when the developers were talking in this video, you can see a lot of the screens kind of in the background. And you can see the class creation screen, and there's been a lot of images taken online and posted online, kind of showing this off. And this looks like a clean, not really crazy colored, not really Fortnite style animated screen where you just see your weapons, your stats, your tacticals, your lethals, all the stuff that you would want to see on your screen inside of a class loadout. But it really looks like it's focused on realism and reliability. And it looks like that old school classic Modern Warfare class loadout screens we used to have, even back in things like COD 2 and COD 4. This is a big shift from the last few years where the menu looked like more of a mobile game shop, in my opinion. Call of Duty has got to the point where they have so many cosmetics and everything, but even their UI screens look like a mobile game or a very arcadey kind of look to them. And I think this is what fans have been asking for. And if the rest of the UI looks like this, I think most players will be really happy. Now, the biggest story that the devs have kind of given us over the last several days is what the skin situation or how cosmetics will be represented inside of Modern Warfare 4. They said every aspect of Modern Warfare 4 is anchored in the game's narrative. Every feature, every decision needs to feel authentic to what Modern Warfare is, and that does include cosmetics and collabs. We're committed to keeping it grounded and transparent. Of course, players immediately jumped on this, said, yeah, sure, wait until, the first season or the second season, and they'll have some kind of crazy bundles and cosmetics inside of the game. The official Call of Duty studio community team, of course, then replied, said, no Lady Gaga, no Omni Man, no Teletubbies, no SpongeBob, no crazy collabs. They said, and keep the receipts. This is the strongest stance that I've seen the franchise take about their goofy crossovers over the years. They have promised it before, like going from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. And of course, as we all knew, as it got further into the game, the skins get kind of wilder and wilder. And that has always been the case since skins have been introduced into Call of Duty over the years. It seems like every year, after about the first few months of the game and the first season or two come out, you start seeing this stuff kind of creep in. Now, I'm not sure if everyone believes this or not. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, we're all kind of skeptical of Infinity Ward or Call of Duty just in general, or any of the dev teams when they talk about cosmetics. But I think if this promise does last, and they are as transparent as they're kind of saying they're going to be about everything in the game, this is a really, really good sign for Modern Warfare 4. And we all know that Modern Warfare 2019 was a very popular game, especially in pub matches. I know, like, maybe the competitive end of it, if Pro League stuff was not as good. But when it comes to pubs, that game was absolutely massive. People playing Ground War, people playing multiplayer, people playing Warzone. And if Call of Duty can get back in that direction with great transparency and keeping these promises that they're trying to deliver, I think the community will be extremely happy with that. And Modern Warfare 4 may be a massive game for Call of Duty once again. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about these changes coming to Modern Warfare 4. What do you think about the cosmetics? What do you think about, of course, that classic look to the class screen? And more importantly, what do you think about that movement? Of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Perfect.